It's probably gonna get me a while, take me a while, excuse me, to really get back in, so I'm gonna move my laptop around. Apologies for the noise. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm a little disappointed in myself that we only have 6 deaths resolved. The completionist in me does not like that at all. Right, so here we are. To me, it looks like this man was caught on fire, but let's get back in to the journal. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not going to let me until we get this resolved. Okay. I definitely need to get myself a new PlayStation controller. I'm very sorry if you guys can hear all the clicking and everything. I feel like the buttons are starting to stick. Is he? What's going on? Okay, they're clearly being staked, speared, whatever word you would like to use, by this giant crab. I'm trying to figure out what's going on top of the crab. Do we know who this person is? Because it doesn't seem to be zooming in at all. That looks like a cook or a blacksmith, maybe? Okay, the pincers are strangling them. That's what it is. That looks like it could be another blacksmith, or he's wearing a similar apron. Let's take a look at the options here. Would this technically be crushed? Because I feel like their heads were stayed on their bodies, stayed attached, so I don't think that they're technically beheaded or anything, or decapitated. It seems to me like if a thing is squeezing their necks with the claws, then they would be, that's technically crushed. I will say it might be a little bit frustrating if this game gets very pedantic. But if anyone thinks of something other than crushed, let me know, or if you disagree. I feel like that's going to be the next dead body, but what is going on? I cannot make heads or tails of this. New control. Clickety clack. Oh, Ethan, you're so sweet. Alright, it says 15 other people were present here. Okay, he threw a lantern. This beast wasn't burned yet. We already looked at him. He was... What's going on with... He's speared somehow. I'm just very curious. Okay, so I'm gonna take another look around to try to get an idea of who these men actually are. It looks like there are animals kept down here. And the spikes are coming from the crab. Strangled other than crushed. I can't open the journal back up again because the oh, there were more than one crabs! And people are writing them like the writers of Rohan. Like the possessed writers of Rohan or something. And why are these two fighting? Because that looks like they're fighting over something that he's holding, like a gun. He's trying to take away the gun. Yeah, I'll look and see if Strangled is there. I don't think Strangled is an option. But we can certainly look. But look, there's a second beast. And it's just something is going on with these people. Like, is this part of what, like, the curse or something? Like a deal with the devil that the captain made? Did the captain, like, sell people's souls? Because whatever it is, it looks like the captain is at fault. Because at the very beginning, he just seemed to be asking for forgiveness. And it looks like the crew just stopped trusting him at some point. Oh, that's the guy who says his brother was killed by the Danish man. How many dead bodies are in this scene is my question. Because I feel like there are more than one... I'm gonna have to revisit some of these scenes. Just to make sure I don't miss anyone. See, can I open up my, I can't open up the journal again, but I'll double check to see if Strangled was there. I cannot get to you from here, so why can I not open the journal again? I need to be a bit more about the deal the captain made. I think I need to as well, because, here we go. I'm not sure, but I assume that the captain made some kind of deal. Okay, yeah, strangled by the beast. Okay. It just seemed, because when the kraken arrived, or some kind of monster arrived, the captain came out of his cabin and said that he had taken care of it. So we don't know what exactly happened on this ship yet, except everything went wrong.
Hey, come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cats! Ah!
Someone, Hey, Catch. Where did this... it would be really helpful to know who was talking. Was it this, asshole on the crab? Or what's going on? I don't mind that it's not spoon feeding it to you, that it's really counting on you to utilize your own intelligence. Okay. So this guy was staked by a beast somehow. So what word would they use for that? Speared. Speared. There we go. Speared by a beast. So who's the French? So a French person is here, and that French person is the assistant or something to the other guy whose title began with the letter B that I already forgot about because I know I cannot pronounce things properly. But the French guy sounded that he was a bit further back. Hold on, wait. It was already done. Stay back. It's already done for Nick. Okay, so I'm saying... So, looking on this scene, it looks like the next dead body is going to be named Nick, because otherwise, it's already done for, comma, Nick. Someone would be talking to Nick who might be alive. So I think what the next dead body we can infer is going to be Nick, but I just want to... Oh, shoot, there are multiple dead bodies here. Yeah, so I am gonna have to revisit some scenes. Oh, darn. Unless what we're saying is that this next body is gonna be explained over in this next scene. Okay, so whatever those things are, they came with the monsters out of the sea. Okay, so we can identify him. And there's two of them here. Oh, look at him! Oh! Oh! It's like the... Oh my god, if this is gonna be some kind of Lovecraftian thing like you were talking about, Ethan, like the Dagon worshippers or something. Okay, but it's saying that we can identify some of these people now. Because some of their portraits are a lot clearer. I think it's obvious how this guy died, though. But it says we can identify them completely. And he only has one triangle, so it should be easy. Is this Nick? Because it looks like what happened is that we saw that scene backwards. So this happened right before someone said it's already done for Nick. Nicholas Botterill. Speared by a beast. I wasn't imagining that the crawlers are part man. Maybe it was one of them shouting catch before spearing someone. Good lord. I wondered if it was them shouting catch or if it was someone who was throwing the axe shouting catch. And it's the man up in the air that we're looking at next. He's probably the one who's who landed on the whatever this thing is. Hold on, I think I got him wrong. I don't think this is Nicholas Botterill. Because I have several entries that have names attached to them. And if... So I think if I had gotten that right... Yeah, like him, that this is 2. Excuse me, let me... Sorry, I know I'm jumping a little bit. That's 3. So if I had gotten all of them right, then I should have gotten an award by now. Actually, that's 4. So I have some of these incorrect. I am pretty sure that Christian Wolf is correct. Because the captain was referring to Wolf to fire off the guns. And in the picture, he's the one that's pointing at the gunman to, like, give some kind of order. Okay, let me... He's only in one memory. And he's over here. And he only has one triangle, so he should be fairly easy to identify. And this is the only memory where he appears. I'm not going to call him Nicholas. I'm going to keep saying he's unknown. I'm almost positive that this one is correct. He's clearly being shot. I'm just wondering if there's some kind of technicality here. I was about to suggest you leave him unknown for now, too. Well, they said in the, memory that his name is Hawk Sang Lao. I'm just wondering if there's some kind of technicality. Oh, I'm sorry. I think you were talking about the other guy, Ethan. I'm sorry about that. For this guy, I'm pretty sure I have him correct. What's bothering me is that if he was correct, why didn't I get that award for correctly identifying 6 fates sooner? Okay, yeah, I just haven't identified his attacker. Let's see if we know if there's anyone who has the same last name other than the Hoskets. So William Hoskett is Abigail's brother, and Abigail was married to the captain. So is there anyone who has, or are there any two other people who have the same last name? Witterell, Hoskett, Nichols, Parrott, Davies, Clestel, Minor, Evans. Wallace, Smith, Gibbs, Sefton, O'Farrell, Wolf, Viator, because he's Polish, McKay, Dalton, Spratt, Witterell, that's the captain, Pasca, Jackson, Bird, Lynn, Sia, Tan, Lau, Sathi, Dahl, Moss, Galligan, Anderson, James, Milroy, Lang, Hushtik, Bill, Batamont, Li, Zhang Hong, Botterill, Maba, Walker, Volkov, Nikishin, Toporov, Peters, Naples, Russia, Backbar. Lawson, Siad, Brennan, Booth, O'Hagan, Shirley, Peters. I don't know if maybe some of these last names are just too common, or maybe I'm just being stupid or something. This guy, we saw him again in some of the other memories. Okay. On the Lovecraft narrative notes, most of the humans in Lovecraft stories who fall to well Lovecraft fates often have an excessive lack of impulse control. They do. They actually do, yes. Alright. Let's keep going forward for now. Hello. Did you hear my cat meow? I took her collar off because I think I think it's kind of important to do that every once in a while, so you may not have heard. You wouldn't have heard a bell. Ooh, what is going on here? Oh my god, he was struck by lightning! That's such a dark way to go. And these guys are just chilling! Like, yep, he's dead. Okay, so they said, there was a storm and terrible beasts appeared, and then the captain, came out of his room and said, nothing to worry about, I've gotten all taken care of. Oh, I heard you say hello and knew instantaneously it was Selena. Yeah, she sneaks up on me sometimes. Okay, I feel like a way for us to really identify these people is I need to stop just relying so much on the dialogue and really also look at the different roles on the ship. Like, what kind of person would be working up here? Like, I need to go to the bibliography and actually look at familiarize myself with the different roles on a ship. He was electrocuted. Oh, right. Let's go to the bibliography then. Excuse me, glossary. Captain, a mate, is an officer, tradesman that supports and assists their superior. General mates help to run the ship and serve at the captain's request. Tradesman mates serve their supervisor. The boatswain, foreman in charge of general crew operations and equipment. Military officer in charge of weapons and military procedures on the ship. Purser, administrative official, accounts for all cargo value and trade transactions, manages a small item. Surgeon, carpenter, maintaining the integrity of the ship's wooden structures. Orlop deck, mid deck above the lowest deck, containing storage. Animal pens and the ship's steering tiller. Gun deck. Main deck. Rigging. Okay, so that's where we are right now. Seamen are low-level members responsible for general manual labor on and below decks. So that could be literally anyone. Selena sneaks up. Ah, yes, she very much fulfills her namesake. There's when I first met her as a little kitten in the shelter, she was isolated from the other cats because she had a cold, and they put her in this big little cage in the middle of the lobby of the shelter, and she was climbing the then she was climbing the side of the cage to like get to my eye level, and I'm like, oh yes, you're the bravest little one here. Topman, high-rated seaman specializing work above deck in the sails and rigging. Okay, so the people up here are topmen then. Midshipmen, officers in training. I knew that because after you graduate from the Naval Academy or you're in the Naval Academy, you're a midshipman. That's what you're referred to. Usually a privileged status. Steward. Servant. Yeah, we already know what a steward is. Control the ship's wheel and general movement. To moment navigation. Okay, so the men on here are the topmen. So I think what we can do is maybe look at some of these guys and if they're already clear, like the tattooed man's already clear, we can probably narrow them down further this way. Okay. Okay, who are the top men here? There are a lot of top men, okay. So I didn't try the Russian guy and I didn't try the Persian guy. Is that him? Oh, there's someone over here. Who are you? Why can't I zoom in on you? Come on. Don't go up. Look at him. Yes, that's right. Look at him. Maybe it's him. Maybe he's the Persian guy. Because they're all sitting... Well, that's not true. That's not all of them. Says I can identify him. Hold on. He picked it. Okay, I think it's clear he's a top man, but it's not sure who he is. Should I just, like, try to use process of elimination? Because Vivi also suggested that he could be, Celtic, that those tattoos could be Celtic. God, are you here? Oh, did my microphone pick up that noise outside? Ugh. Oh well. Just gonna say no for now. Okay. Think we've got all we can from this memory. But what's down there? It's all those gentlemen and him. Working the sail. Oh, and there are the crabs. Celtic or Maori, I'd think. Maori, there is hold on. New Guinea. I think that's what I thought. But it didn't say anything, so I wasn't sure. I hope that they give us someone obvious sometime soon. Just so I can confirm at least some of these people. Alright. I'm gonna guess some more doors opened up for me. Not this one. Oh. Odd. Okay, sure. Again, I'm probably just gonna make sure I didn't forget anything on these decks here. Him I already saw. No, no, no! Okay, so we know the bosun, and his mate is French. So as soon as we can find another French person... Wait, there was a French person in one of the crab scenes. Did you guys watch Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities? No, I did not. I like Del Toro, though. Open up. There was a collection of Poe stories on Netflix that I saw. And he did The Pit and the Pendulum. I did see that, but I didn't, and you know, I've seen Shape of Water, I've seen Devil's Backbone, Pan's Labyrinth, Hellboy, because sometimes I forgot he did Hellboy. We can do the cow? Okay.
Let her here. One swing. Get through the skull and stun her brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up.
No, I don't want to see a cow. It's fine.
What? Never been on a farm, John?
Mind your shoes now.
It's funny. I'm fine with like people dying, but the animals dying is like something else. Okay, so this guy being sick is named Charlie. Charles Minor. Okay, so one of these guys has to be the butcher. I'm guessing it's the guy with the apron on. Take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped up. I like to observe people complain that episodes are too long. Series, but I hope I'll get to season 2. I do like him a lot. Oh, he's got a monkey. Oh no. Oh, it's just a new chapter. I was worried I messed something up. There we go. A large cow was slaughtered for its meat. Alright. Take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped, and see to the last rites. Okay, so someone died. What seems all these dead people are saying is fine. I know. It's funny, I'm not a vegetarian or anything. I was. Because, I don't know if this makes sense, but I felt a little hypocritical. In the sense that, I learned about, like, butchering and things like that in college because they made us read this urban farming book. And, this woman went into a lot of detail about how she raised these animals and, would kill them, and I just realized I couldn't do that. You know, I couldn't name a living thing and then raise it from a baby and then kill it. And then I felt a little hypocritical that the only part that I was fine with was the end product, if that makes sense. There we go. Good. Got Christian Wolf. Maba. Okay, so why? So something is wrong with Hoxin. Wow. Something is wrong with the execution scene. Okay, good. We got him. It has to be some kind of technicality. And also, just on that note, I hope people... I do eat meat now. I mean, I'm dating a Greek guy. You know, he straight up told me... I was vegetarian when we started dating, and he did try cauliflower steak when we first started dating. But he straight up told me that he can't feel nutrition... Like, that he got any kind of nourishment unless there's something dead on the plate. I saw this meme about RPG players killing a multitude of people without flinching. The main dialogue. That's so true. Okay, guys. There's gotta be something else. Because he was definitely shot. But there has to be a different... We can't say executed. He didn't fall. He was not decapitated. He wasn't crushed. We can't say executed. Because he was shot by multiple people. He was shot by multiple guns. It's not suicide. I'm going to put unknown. Because otherwise, this is going to keep bothering me. Ugh, why can't I... He's not... Okay, he clearly died. Is there another option I can put down for shot? By a gun. Was it an unknown officer? Was it a specific gunman? Do I have to go look at which gunman fired what? Okay, how many gunmen are there? There's only 2. So was it like... But there were 3 shots. Electrocuted. Yeah, one of the guys was electrocuted. In the top sail kind of thing where we saw he was struck by lightning, I put down he was electrocuted. Yeah, multiple men. Do I just put down unknown person? I don't want that, because it was a gunman. But expired still doesn't give you success. No, expired... Let's see what expired says. Yeah, expired from old age, that's right. Yeah, he didn't die of old age. He was shot. I'm just gonna say unknown right now. And you're out here. So what kind of role would you have if you're out here with the butcher? And you're also mostly... He's also mostly below deck, I would say. You're 3 triangles, so... It's gonna be harder. Your name is Charles. But it said I didn't get you correct. Or maybe it's just I didn't get enough other information correct. So maybe it only picked 3 random ones. Alright, let's go. Let's figure out what happened to you, my friend. Maybe it is shot, but you aren't getting completion on him because something else isn't right. Yeah. Like, who technically shot him, I think, is what's tripping me up with him. Because we know he's shot. They give us his name. And yet... everything else I say is wrong.
Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, lung consumption. Made worse with the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now. Everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
Okay, so the doctor is gonna be in this scene. I would assume that's you. So who is the doctor here? Okay, there's a surgeon, Henry Evans. Do we have any other type of... I think everyone else is seaman. So let's say surgeon. And then you died from some lung disease. You don't have sufficient... Oh, okay, you're right, you're right. You are the... Well, he has to be some kind of mate. He might be second mate, because he seems to have some kind of authority here. And you're just chilling in here. And he's dancing with this lady. Oh, hold on. Hold on. He could be the surgeon's mate. Naming animals before you have to kill them later is cold-blooded, yeah. I also grew up at a farm, but we never named the chickens because you did that with an animal, they're a pet. Yeah, like my boyfriend was talking about how he grew up in a farming community, and yeah, people did, you know, go kill the animals, but they never did that like in front of people. There was never a big show about it or anything. I'm gonna say you're the surgeon's mate for now, because why else would you be in here chilling? Oh, and there's another dead body here. Yeah, because they were taking the body they said taken to the carpenters when they were down... No, they were down here when they said taken to the carpenters. So the carpenter has to be upstairs. These guys are just chilling out over here. There's another dead body. Okay, so we know that this guy... he met some kind of disease. Sorry, that's my tea. Which I left too long, so now it's cold. But that's okay. Illness. Let's figure out what's going on with you. I'm sorry, I guess I'm putting my mug down too close to the microphone. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've got the Russian and Syed in here. This has to be Syed then, right? Syed, get up. And the Russianist guy's the one saying, worry about yourself. Did you hear they're playing an Assassin's Creed live action series? This from the past one was more lackluster in the Abstergo eras. Yeah, I heard that the movie, I didn't watch the movie, but I heard that the movie, it was very loosey-goosey and didn't quite understand the rules of how, like, Abstergo or the Animus worked. It'd be cool if they had a series. I guess my biggest concern was, like, they're not gonna have Fassbender play Altair. I was very glad that they didn't have Fassbender play Altair. They changed it. Okay, so the Russian guy was, playing cards? It looks like this is Syed, and it looks like he got sick. Because he was in the body bag around the other guy. Yes, where's Syed? Where are you? I completely missed him. I'm very upset by this. Did I already, like, identify him as someone? Like, wrongfully? Ah, here we go. An illness. Well done? No well dones? Okay, which one of these three men has the most clear portrait? They all have a clear portrait. These are the expansive type of games. Yeah, I agree. Last of Us, that's expected to be good because it's got Pedro Pascal and oh, and the other chick from Game of Thrones, the little girl. Lyanna something. I never watched Game of Thrones, but you know, everyone memed it so much on the internet, you always kind of knew what was going on. Wait, I think I know how we can identify who the Russian dude is. Whichever one was also in the top man memory, that should be the Russian one, because how do I put this? The Russian character is a top man, so he should have been up in the sails in that same scene where the man was electrocuted. But he is not. What about you? He's not on the top deck. What about you? Huh? You just have distracting pop media. No, it's okay. I think he's the top man. I think you're the Russian guy, because he's also the one turning and talking. So I think you're the Russian guy. We just need to figure out who shot you. Look at all these feet in these scenes. And I can't figure out who's who because everyone's face is covered. But no, Ethan, you say whatever you want, my friend. It says we should be able to know who he is. We just know he got sick. Doesn't appear anywhere else. But he's on the orlop deck while everyone's asleep. The corpse was moved post-mortem. Well, what was Solomon Syed's role? Because maybe if they worked together, then they would have had the same job. Ah, seaman. That really narrows it down, doesn't it? It's not like I can't. How many of you successfully identified so far? 9. So I could have identified more, but it doesn't. It only confirms it in groups of 3. If that makes sense. Oh, this has to be the carpenter. Whoever's in this room, but I don't think I've seen anyone in this room. This is weapons in here. There was the dead body over there. Alright. Looks like I'm going further down. Well, no. Before I do that, I'm gonna just do one more sweep. Oy. Alright, this is where the doctor was. I'm surprised there are no dead bodies noted in here, because I would think, you know, someone's gonna die at sea. Yeah, I think I just have to keep going. I do appreciate that they leave the outlines of each scene here. Just because I feel like it makes it easier. You don't have to go back and forth through every single memory just to get it all back. Okay. Oh. Saw her lift the watch up, but where? Here. Where are you? Someone was crushed by cargo. I love that they just don't move. See corpse. Unidentified stowaway. Oh, okay. So we can say this is Ah, never mind. I don't have to do anything with this one. Who else died in here? Oh! The stowaway was in the barrel and died, so it doesn't... Does it care about who killed each person, or is it just concerned with identifying their bodies and how they died? It does care about who killed each person. So, like, if someone is shot, you have to identify who shot them, which is probably why Hok Sang Lao is taking so much time, because it wasn't Christian Wolf technically who shot him, but it was someone.
Wait! Wait! No!
So we know how you were killed. You were the one saying, wait, wait, no, down below. That's the guy who killed someone's brother, supposedly. Stayed pretty much the same, I guess. Crushed by cargo. I feel like I'm missing so much and I don't like it. See, look at this. I don't like it. Oh, I see. The body just never left the barrel. That's how he died. You were simply a segue to get me into another scene. Poor thing. Later. Aw, thanks, Ethan. Oh, there we go. Let's take a look at you. I feel like I'm seeing all these familiar faces. And yet, oh, how are you? Where? How? Oh, I see. He was in a strategic location. How did you end up behind that door? Were you just shoved in there to get you out of the way? Okay, yeah, corpses move post-mortem. With a brave but unfortunate soul. So, date. Speared by a beast. Yeah, that's speared, wouldn't you say? What if we find out that the human parts of this crab things? I think that would be maybe not hilarious, but poetic justice, I guess. This was where the treasure was, wasn't it? Yeah, that treasure that, the guy was killed over. This is padlocked. What's this?
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down.
What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse. Throw them back or doom us all.
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
Okay, so if we can find, like, the captain or someone. This is a man's steward. Well, that's the captain. Maybe he's the captain's steward. Or... is that the captain's steward? Is that what we're trying to say? Who's being thrown in the lazarette? Okay, that's the first mate. He's off to the side, so he's not talking. Okay, so they're talking about a man who's lost his mind. It has to be this guy, who must have, cut off that guy's leg or something, because there's a sword on the ground. Ship steward, captain steward. That's you. You're just freaking out because some Lovecraftian shit showed up. Yeah, it looks like they're talking about some beasts that were brought on board. So, oh, unholy captives. Sorry, I'm just looking at this guy. This is the guy that died, right? Yeah. I guess that means he was killed with a sword by the captain's steward. But it says we should be able to identify him. Oh, come on. Henry Evans, you're the surgeon. That's right. So did I identify the surgeon's mate properly? Yes, I did. I feel like I did. We don't know who you are. Where's the other dead body? So why else would my hand be shaking? Oh. Oh, something happened. I did not explore this properly. They're moving the treasure up. Something was brought on board then. And it has something to do with that treasure. Okay, someone else died and he got crushed. Alright, he died. Oh, he was... Ugh. How do we... A dead body landed on top of him. Oh, struck. Fell? On the stairs? I guess technically that's true. Because he fell, and then, yeah. And the ambulance has arrived too late, I see. You should have come 800 years ago. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh. Are we going up that way? Are we doing this? Come on. Come on. There we go. I do wish that I was identifying bodies at a faster rate, but at the same time, I do like the pace. There are just so many people.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this? Give them to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Oh no. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Oh, Ethan, I think you're right. This guy must have been the cook, because he was the one making jokes, and then he got... That's the other guy who I think might be a steward. There's always that point in a large game where you feel like you're grinding. You're right. You're absolutely right. And you know what? They could have been less ambitious with this game. I get the feeling it was a small team that did this. That, you know, it's a complex story. Or maybe someone thought up a very deep and compelling story and then was like, let's frame it in a way that it's a good mystery for the player to solve, which is not a bad thing. And, you know, I admire the makers of this game for that. All right, what do we call this? What do we call what happened to him? Speared again? No, he was struck. Right? That looks like a tail. What are they carrying down? Came back from the dead as crab killers. I'm wondering if that's what happened. Because they threw the bodies overboard. Hold on. Move the boat. Boat's astern and throw the bodies over. Give them to me and I can... Okay. That's right. They brought some creatures on board. So it looks like he was struck by a tail. Yes! And yet not Honk Sing. Oh yeah, that's right, I got rid of it. And I made it unknown because I kept getting it wrong. So they brought some creatures on board. And then things started happening. Yeah, I'm getting proud of that. I'm glad that they throw a few fates like that at you just to help. And also, I keep getting excited, and I have been missing out on the full scene, which I have not been doing. Clearly, I missed an entire thing that was happening on deck, which could have helped, and I ignored it, so I apologize. Hopefully, when we look at this scene, we'll get everything that we missed.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？归来，全部讲出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害得较比人无过好，是让人稳死的啦！你偷着老血 ，very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Huh? But who stabbed him? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I see, the creatures were brought on board. Oh, he wasn't stabbed. By the man holding him, they were speared together. Speared by a beast. You were also speared by a beast. Tried to use him as a human shield. No, I don't know. These people are the ones that oh, it was her. And him. Him. The shell must be protected. It must have been him that was talking about the shell must be protected. And then this guy must have translated. So I'm wondering, Formasen, I think is the Formasen. So there a seaman who is Formasen. No. Well, they seem to be speaking Chinese. So, well, there are 4 Chinese topmen. So, obviously it was one of them must be translating for them. Exchange before it sounded like he was threatening the dude that was talking about the shell. Wait, hold on. He's a topman. Do we have a Chinese topman? 4. That's what I just said. What am I talking about? Okay. How do you know about these things about the chest and your dead friends? I don't know. Oh, bless you. This is confirming everything for me. I was worried that there were more dead bodies hidden in memories, previous memories that I would have to go back for, but no, it's just one at a time. Let's find out about you.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield! Hold your fire!
I have treasure, I yield. It's a mermaid! And that's their back. Mermaids. Shell must be protected. He was the one that said something like that. They're back. They must have left somewhere. This is off the Canary Islands. Okay. He was shot. By one of the Formosan guys. I just don't know which one it is. Mermaids are here. Edward... No, but I identified Edward Nichols, didn't I? No! This is Edward Nichols. No, 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 not him. Stop it. He killed Nunzio for the treasure. And then here... Oh, we're working backwards again. We must be working backwards again. have treasure, I yield. Aquatic prenatural creatures, I feel you should have sense. People in stress unless you enter their domain. I feel like that too. Oh, this isn't the one I wanted.
Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield! Hold your fire!
I want you. Oh. How would you describe this? This death. There's Lynn. Okay, was he trying to like escape with the... Oh. He's dragging the mermaids on board. He opened the chest, and something inside of the chest killed him, but I don't know how to describe this. I don't know how to categorize this. Dude that talked about the shell killing turning guy wasn't a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that was definitely purposeful. How do I describe this? Burned? No, expired is old age. I don't know what to call this. Burnt? Yeah, okay. I'll get back to it, because I can't open my, journal while I'm in this mode. But yeah, I'll mark it as burned, because nobody killed him. Alright, let's see what happened to her. Huh? is she? She was in the other boat, but where is she? There's a third boat. Or those are the oars. Where is Ms. Lim? Oh, there she is. It still doesn't show me how... she died. How am I supposed to figure out how she died in here? Oh, did a mermaid claw her to death? Yeah, because look at that. Take your pick at all the dead bodies here. No, that's okay. That's okay, Ethan. I couldn't
You
find
still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
O'Hagan. Okay, so O'Hagan is one of the men on this boat. Let me see if I can see who O'Hagan is first and foremost. He's a seaman. Was he the one talking, or was it him? I'm guessing that the one who was talking is the one that died. Oh, this is how she died. Oh! It's the shiny thing! It's a conch! A conch? Conch. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna see if I can amend what happens, because she wasn't clawed, she was definitely bitten. He's still breathing. She wasn't clawed. That was the, at least using her teeth. Does that count? That doesn't count as being eaten, does it? Oh, no, there are claws there, so yeah. She was clawed. Okay, I want to try to figure out who said what. I can't figure out how he died. He's got a sword. Does he have a sword? Is that a sword? You're speared. It looks like he's fighting him off. Yeah, he's fighting him off. I can't tell. I'm also starting to get a little tired here, guys. Sorry about that.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? There! Something there! I see it! Give us a weapon! Shoot it! Mike and I!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Okay, so the other guy is Bang. Oh, she was tied up, I see. And so was he. You are Bang. We need more info to confirm all. Thank you. Bang. She should say Bang, B-E-N-G, right? So she threw a spear. She did say B-E-N-G, Bang. We'll take a look. And then I'm probably going to call it a night after this one. Yeah, they are here, Bang the chest. Oh god, so that's the Russian dude. Oh, I really wish I knew who was talking. Speared. She said bang the chest. There is no one named Bang. From Formosa. I think the Formosan people knew what that box was. Bang C, where do you see that? Oh! You're absolutely right. Alright, so I think the story so far is there's some kind of treasure on board. Perhaps the first mate, not the first mate, Mr. Nichols tried to steal the treasure, or he thought he could control something. Yes, you helped very much, Ethan. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a night for now, but it's getting quite interesting. I'm kind of glad they just said terrible beast because I don't want to get too specific with if it's a crab monster, a kraken, or a mermaid, and plus that could, you know, spoil the surprises, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, thank you for joining me tonight. We will see you guys next week. I hope you had a fun stream, and I hope you have a happy start to your week. Thank you all.